Hello, good evening. Welcome to another Monday quizzical time. Quizzical! Again, it's Monday, and obviously that's the day that everybody loves to quiz. If you're not quizzing on a Monday, what the hell are you doing? In fact, that's a good question. If you weren't quizzing on a Monday, what would you be doing? Personally, what I would be doing, I'd probably be playing the Hogwarts game. We seem to have become quite addicted to it so far. It's on the Switch, so the graphics aren't fantastic, but the game's quite cool. There's lots of. I've never been a massive Harry Potter fan, but this has got quite a lot of interesting bits and pieces in it. It's like an RPG, and you've got to solve a mystery, and there's it's all that Harry Potter Hogwarts stuff. Paintings with teachers in them, and weird classmates, and weird animals, and a bottomless bag. Or is that Emma Watson? No. But yeah, there's quite a few cool bits in it. So if you are a gamer, because we have just been talking about Twitch, because this evening, Matthew, I would like to be streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, because we are on Twitch now. Don't know why. I had an account. I thought I might as well stream to it. Might as well log it up onto my streaming software, so I can stream to 3 places. Hopefully, maybe we get some people viewing it on Twitch. Maybe if it becomes a regular thing. Maybe not. Who cares? It's free. I'm not paying for it. What was I saying? Yeah. So we were saying in Twitch just for gamers. Could be gamers and random anime fangirl type things probably, but yes, well, we're on Twitch, so now it's for all them other younger culture things, and for people doing quizzes. So there you go. So without further ado, let me check through the Commentiosos and see who we've got in there. So Dinosaur Dad was here like 8 hours ago. So hope you're having a nice sleep there, Ross. Simone was here. She said, boo! And I said, look, people. Matt is here, or he's sort of listening but not watching. He's listening on YouTube, which is like ordering a hamburger and fries and just eating your chips, isn't it? Because you don't see any more, he's here. And he says, Rag! Hi, hope you're doing well. And he also says, evening, everybody in existence, which I can't work out whether it's sidestepping my thing or whether it's a bane to it. Basically, if you're saying hi to everybody, you're not saying hi to everybody in existence if you're saying it on here, because there's only 19 people watching. Well, 19 devices watching. There's probably like 3 people watching and like 16 of Matt's devices. Yeah. Unless they watch the video on YouTube later, in which it could be everybody, because like we said, it might go viral, and hopefully I'll get a million views and 20,000 subscribers. Matt says a massive hello to everyone and every living being in the universe. How all-encompassing of him. And if you've ever met Matt, he is an all-encompassing type of guy. So there we go. Thank you, Matt. Because you don't see him, says he's been off work today. He was supposed to do an oil change on the ZT, but he wasted most of the morning watching YouTube instead. But it's never a waste watching YouTube unless you're watching crap on YouTube that you don't really want to watch, and then that's a waste. But he did drop the 45 head off for skimming and clean up of the cams and other bits, though. So it's all good. I was I booked this afternoon off. I was going to go over to my dad's, do a bit more on Jenny. But he were going out and I couldn't be bothered. So I didn't bother. I just came home. I'll tell you what I did do. I put a couple of guitar pedals for sale on on eBay. One of them sold already within like 2 hours. One of them had sold. So there we go. How random is that? The other one's still here though. If you know anybody that wants, oh well, it even shows it too bright. A Space Spiral by Earthquake Devices, and that's the funny little logo they've got. It's a very good pedal. I've literally not used it for anything other than making weird sounds, and yeah, I'm not really putting that much effort into music at the moment, so it can disappear because I have. It says pulling out another plastic. You can't see a plastic tub full of pedals. I've got this one that's got beard hair stuck to Velcro at bottom. That's not its main feature. Its main feature is being covered in dust by the looks of it. Hang on a minute. Let me just clean this up a bit. I've got this one. Oh, it's too bright, that thing, isn't it? For a white pedal, anyway. Here you go. It's called a Canyon, if you can't tell. It's a digital multi-effects, and this one was probably, I can't remember whether it was more. I think it was more expensive than this one. This one is it's a delay that makes it's got a modulation on it, so it sounds all weird and spacey. This one will do that, but it'll also do an echo delay. It'll do a tape echo delay. It'll do what's that one say? A multi-digital delay, a reverse delay. It's got reverb on it. It's got an octave verb on it. It's got a shimmer verb on it, which is another spacey sounding thing. I can't remember what that one is. I can't remember what the other one is. And then there's a loop on it as well, so you can play a bit. So you can start it recording, play a bit, and stop it, and it'll just loop that time. And then you can play over top of it and record that as well. So this is far more useful to me than this. But having said that, there's a lot of that stuff I can just do on computer anyway. So there's an insight into my nonsense. Oh, I got this as well before. This is they might notice there's a theme here. This one's called the Space and Time Reverb, and this has got a shimmer on it as well. Shimmer. Ooh, it sounds. I'll have to do like a little demo video showing you what all these things are, because just saying shimmer to people that don't know what I'm talking about just makes it sound like some sort of 60s dance thing. Anyway, stop talking about effects pedals now, Simon. This is not an effects pedal channel. This is a car channel, so start talking about cars. Right, where did we get up to? So Dick Dastardly's here. Says, good evening, all the people on the left, all the people on the right, and all the people in the middle. Good evening, Dick Dastardly. I hope you are doing well, and thank you for joining us on this momentous. Why have I still got Matt's comment highlighted? Momentous occasion. And we have a character that I don't remember seeing the name before, but I like the ethos. Mystic Hair has joined us, and he says, evening SP. Greetings, Mystic Hair. I hope you are well. Whoever you are, tell us a bit about yourself. Seems like Simone knows who you are, so maybe both of you tell us about you's in it word. Thank you for joining. Because you don't see anymore says, I bet Mr. Beast couldn't identify what year a Rover 25 was made. Is he a gamer? Don't know. I'm so out of touch. I've no idea. I did used to watch some stuff on Twitch. A mate of mine called Michael Greaves used to do, or does do, a Twitch channel. which he did some VR stuff and things. And a friend of mine called Emma, she does one as well, where she plays basically she just plays the whole game through. She does quite a lot of the Yakuza stuff because she's an absolute insane fanatic of the Yakuza games, which are pretty cool. I did download one on the PlayStation, but I'm a bit rubbish at them. But I do like the way that when you do some of the fights, you can pick up like mopeds and hit people with. It's quite cool if you like that sort of thing. Simone says, "Good evening, Simon and Ududge." Good evening. And Rob from Beards and Bangers is here, and he says, "Well, hello there." See, that's my impression of you from now on, Rob. How good is that? It's almost like Rob was on that stream, weren't it? "Hello, I'm Rob from Beards and Bangers." Well, hello there. See, exactly like Rob. Exactly like Rob. Dick Dastardly pops in like this. Boom, boom, boom. Any soup news? Well, they're saying no news is good news, so that's good soup news because there's no soup news, which is good. Because you don't see anymore. Oh dear. Why does that make me laugh so much? Anyone says, "I bought some Valium in preparation for Screwdriver tonight." Should we get it over and done with? I don't know whether there's a volume on this. Oh, I apologise. There's no volume. Right, here we go.
My gosh, what's that? What's it? Screwdriver! Oh, it's a screwdriver. Nice, dude.
See, did that? I'm hoping that worked. That you could hear me talking while that advert were playing. So there you go. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Simone says, "I would be gaming on the XB." Simone says, "I would be gaming on the Xbox 360 or PS4 if I wasn't here." Good. We need to see your gaming channel going. That's what we need, Simone. Everybody encourage Simone to get a gaming channel going. Some cool stuff. I'd watch that. I like watching gaming. It makes me feel less guilty because I'm very good at starting games. Like I've probably mentioned it before. What was the last Fallout before 76? One of the Fallout games. I was really enjoying it, and I knew I must be getting close to the end because I was getting a mission to go to a certain place, and I'm like, oh, I know for a fact that this is going to be near the end. So I saved it and stopped playing it right there. So I could come back at it later during the winter months when there's nothing else to do and finish it. But in the intervening time between me finishing it and like a few months later, I found out that I was nowhere near the end, and now I'm just too disheartened to go back and play it again. So I do like Fallout. I'd have to start it again if I played it again. So there we go. Ivor Howard is here. Greetings, Ivor. I hope you are doing bodaciously on this truly remarkable Monday. And he says, "Hello, Simon, got a new car." Is it new motor? All right, Simon, got a new motor. I can't even remember what normal name it is. I haven't. Pingu is here and he says, "Good evening, Waffle Butty Prince." Greetings, Pingu, and thank you for think of a word, Simon. Think of a word. A word. Just think of a word. Blessing us with your presence, Pingu. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Not your presence. Presence. Princess Juju. Oh, Jimmy Quinn is watching on Twitch, and he says, "Hi Simon, hello." The very first Twitch viewer, well, the very first Twitch viewer to comment at least. So thank you very much, Jimmy Quinn, for watching on said Third Media. As I said before in the comments, multimedia empire in your face. That's where I'm going for. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. I'm even going to add the Instagram account on there. Can you imagine that? You sat there looking at your phone like this on a Monday night, going through Instagram, looking at tits and arses or whatever you other people look at. I don't look at that sort of thing. Look, I'll show you what's on my Instagram. I'll show you the first picture that comes up on my Instagram. There you go. It's this guy, and people send him videos, and he tells them whether they're fake or not. Yeah. Normally they're more exciting than that. I don't know what else there is. There's a Lego man that's got... I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to know what's going on there. Oh, this lady's quite fun. She's a crazy stunt motorcyclist. She's bonkers. I tells you, she's bonkers. Anyway, that's quite enough of that. I can't remember where I was going. Oh, yeah, I might connect Instagram up next time, if it's a thing. And then we can be live in 4 different places, 4 media outlets, all streaming this nonsense. 17 minutes of waffle so far. Can you imagine? That's what I was saying. You're looking at boobs on your phone, blah, 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 and all of a sudden, oh, Smashing Pistons is live. I wonder what... I don't know why they'll have an old voice. Maybe old people look at tits on internet. Oh, Smashing Pistons is live. I'll have to watch that, see what's going on. And then you get a little portrait picture of me. But well, you might be able to check it out. I can't remember. Doing a quiz on Instagram. How cool would that be? We'll have to try and make that. We'll have to try and make that dream a reality. What I'm going to do before I go any further, because quite evidently I can't be trusted not to waffle, I'm going to put some of this in here. I thought I'd try this. It's not actually Boddington's, by the way. It's not a Boddington's that's been left somewhere radioactive for a bit. This is cherry flavored. Nearly said vum. Cherry flavored rum from a company called Dead Man's Fingers, but I didn't realise they're from Cornwall, St Ives, I think. Yeah, St Ives in Cornwall. So it's supposed to be cherry, vanilla, and orange. Oh, that works. I didn't just make that up, did I? No, that works then if I put it in here. So I'm going to put a drop of this in here. Did you hear that? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh dear. Oh, gosh. I think that's quite enough of that now, Simon. Quite enough of that. He's turned it a funny, I don't know whether you can tell, it's turned it a funny orangey colour. I mean, it's orange, but it was yellow. It's orange that was yellow coloured before, but now it's orange that's orangey coloured. Look, you can see it's got a bit darker. Why do you guys watch this? Honestly, it's just waffle after waffle after waffle butty. Where did we get up to? We got to Jimmy Quinn being the first inaugural Twitch person. Ujudge has joined us, which she's obliged to. If I ever do a stream and Ujudge in the comments, that's grounds for divorce. And that's not just in Scotland, Ujudge. That's in England as well. And No Judge says, hello, beautiful Simone. Pie Goo. I don't know why she's decided not to put an N in your name. Rob. Dick. Matt. Cars you don't see anymore. Mystic. Ivoran. And everyone else I can't see. There you go. She has included everybody. But again, remember, Judge, if you're saying everybody else, it's not everybody else because not everybody's going to see this. So you can't say hello to everybody on here. You have to actually go out and find where those people are and interact with them to include everyone. You can't just, it don't work. It don't work. Again, unless everybody watches this at some point. Ivor Howard, Peugeot 307 2-litre diesel, 2001 for 500 quid, MOT till November. That's quite a bargain, isn't it? There's a young man in one of the Facebook groups on Facebook who's bought himself an Alfa that's gorgeous looking. It's a gorgeous looking Alfa and it's on stupendously nice wheels for a very similar money. Which makes me think that I've overpriced Margaret somewhat. But there's more expensive MGTFs than Margaret. There's slightly cheaper MGTFs than Margaret. I believe Margaret is a good car for the price. And I'm sticking by that even though I've put the price down a bit. But I will mention, while we're talking about, I'm talking about Margaret, you're not. She's advertised on Facebook. If you're in the groups, I think I've shared it on the Smashing Pistons group, I think. But there is, if someone who's a channel follower, subscriber, you can't be a member yet unless you're a member on Buy Me a Coffee, which we have one. So if you're a member on there or a subscriber on YouTube, or you just follow the Facebook Smashing Pistons page, there's a special price for Margaret. If you're interested, obviously interested people would have to contact me and I would have to do the dealio with them. So all very, very secret handshakes. Excuse me. I don't want to die today, thank you. Simone graciously invites you all to smash the like button. Oh no, she didn't. She said smack the like button. Thank you, Simone. I always forget about that. Dave Smith is here. He says, hello. And then he also makes a demand. Hello, demand. Please no more teams on the quiz. Okay, I will adhere to that request. Pingu asks a very, very good question. And that question is, Judge, are you ready? Hey. And that question is, as a percentage. No, let me say it in the right. Let me say it in the right format. How green is Jenny now as a percentage? Well, she is. I would say she's a couple of percent more green than she was from the factory. Yes, because there's the air dams that are now green, the door mirrors are now green, the spoiler's now green. Yes, there's no other bits that weren't green that I've painted green. So yes, she's more green than when she left the factory. She's also more metallic dark grey than when she left the factory. And she's also missing an appendage at the moment. Well, I say at the moment, she's going to be consistently missing that appendage, which you will see in future videos. I can't even picture what video I'm up to. I'm that far in front with videos. I can't remember what's happened on the one that's just gone. That's gone live on Saturday. But yes, very green is the answer there, Pingu. And yes, very, very nice and shiny looking at the moment. I can't wait to get the springs done, so to get the suspension done, get the wheels on. So at least from the outside, she looks like what she's going to stay looking like. Then I can tackle inside, and then like fiddly details like head gasket and clutch and stuff like that, and brake pipes. Where did we go to? Adam is here and he says, "Good evening. How are we all?" Again, Adam, let me just highlight your comment there. So, just to clarify, when you say "How are we all," I assume you're saying that you just mean that to people in the chat, not all of humanity, because you need to be at least on a channel that's got a broader reach than mine if you want to talk to all of humanity on here. Dave Smith says, "Can we have some more mushroom powered adverts?" Well, we can, and I shall find one that I believe Pingu would quite like to see. Now we've got a choice of. Oh, I thought I'd got two of them on there. No, we've just got the choice of one. Here we go. Fire for when you're tired of not having fire. There you go. Fire for when you're tired of not having fire. Oh my God, I've skipped loads. Oh, stop skippings. Stop skippy fires in. Matt's here. He's chatting, so he must not be driving now. Oh, he's just eating his sandwich. Well, he was eating his sandwich. Blooming egg, is that how far behind comments I am? 20 minutes nearly. Jeebus. Matt says he's not musical, so I'll just say I've got a McChicken sandwich. Well, I wish I had a McChicken sandwich. And Juju says, "I'm more of," this is going back to Pingu's comment about her being a princess from a foreign, faraway land. "I'm more of a potato princess, Pingu. A big fat potato. Princess of Potato Kingdom. I live in Nashville." Nashville. And Matt, rightly, this is a good example of how you're supposed to word your your hellos and stuff in the chat. Matt correctly types in, "How are all the people currently in chat?" I mean, you should have put the chat, but in chat, we get the idea. So that's how you're supposed to word it. Pingu says, "No joking tonight, Simon. Have some more soup." I wish I had soup. Simone confirms Mystic Hair has watched Simone's channel for yonks. Well, that's good. It's good to have. I like having these supporters, and I like it when other people have these supporters. Contrary to what people might believe about YouTubers, most of us actually quite like it when other people do well. Yes, I'm quite happy to see other people do well. It's nice. If I could have a bit of that success, tiny little bit of that success, just push them subs over 500 at least, I'd be super happy. I'm happy doing what I'm doing, just hoping to get those numbers. Oh, the numbers. "As the tissues, please," says Judge. Right, okay. I mean, maybe I should just do a stream playing adverts. We'll do normal one.
Asda everyday tissues for when you need a tissue every day.
There you go. And Barry Scotter is with us, and he says, "Good evening." And he does this. Good evening. Good evening, Barry Scotter. Welcome to our humble little random streaminess on a Monday night called Monday Night Quiz. Oh, Mystic Care says, "So you're on Simone's channel? I thought I'd drop by." Well, thank you very much, Mystic Care. Very glad to have you on board. And hopefully this is one of many that you will witness without fear. I've just changed my YouTube channel name. Don't know if it's updated. Yes, indeed it has. Jim Bob's Garage. Oh, it has, he says. And Simone asks Rob how Ernest's doing. Jim Bob's Garage says it never gets any less traumatic having Screwdriver on there. You're right, Jamesy, you're right. Matt says the best thing about McDonald's is it comes with free tissues. Oh, and Adam managed to turn down the volume in time today. And Udge confirms so Simone should do a gaming channel. So there you go, Simone. You've got to do it now because Udge just said. How are we supposed to know the time if Adam insists on turning up before the end? This is true. This is true. Oh, Rob's got some Ernest news to Simone. Ernest has been letting his hair down and chilling out. His mother has been away on an extended holiday. Oh, Lily of Pickle on an extended holiday. James says, I wasn't quick enough. I'm sure the advert runs at a decibel level that disrupts my bowels. Simone says, boobies. Udge says, boobies indeed. Udge says, isn't Instagram live in portrait mode, though? Or am I making that up? I think it'll be depending on how you do it. I assume I'm sure I've seen streams on Insta where the picture's at the top and the streams at the bottom, the chat's at the bottom. I might be making it up. Corks. That'd be a good one, Pingu. I'd have to buy some corks though. Oh yeah, no, you mean these ones? That one, yeah. Good idea. Don't throw that bottle away. Remember, oh Judge, we're not throwing that bottle away. 17 minutes of waffle, a bit like Boaty's stream. And then Barry Scotter says, Dave Smith, who is this Boaty's chap? Oh, who's this? Oh my goodness, we've got a thingamajig. We don't want to know that. No, thank you. We don't want any of that promotion. Two Wheels, Four Wheels is here, and he says the goodest of evenings to absolutely no one in particular. That's another way you can do it. Matt says Margaret runs on Slim Fast. She's lost £150 in a month. You're not a member, Simone, because I can't do memberships on YouTube. I'm going to do them on Buy Me a Coffee, but you're a subscriber, yeah? I hope. I could not possibly say Pingu. Dave Smith says, is anyone going to Rustyville at the British Military Museum in March? And that is a confirmation of, well, I've not booked the ticket yet. I need to wait till payday. But yes, I intend to be going. I fully suspect I will be in Henrietta. Unless Margaret's not sold by then. In which case I might just take Margaret down and put a big for sale sticker on her. What is Matt talking about here? Where can I get a plastic folder spine thingy-majig? I think it would work to fix my broken seat cover. Oh, no, they need to be like super strong then, Matt. If you mean them plastic strips that you get and it hooks onto the thing. There are other ways of doing it. And they're not as hard as what you might think. You do have to put a bit of a hole in your seat fabric though. But where nobody can see it, basically just tie wraps. Just put a few holes in that plastic thing that's broken. You might be able to feed it through between the staples, actually. Yeah, just tie wraps. Zip ties, not tie wraps. Tie wraps are them. I thought I had one on here. Are them little metal things that you twist together. Zip ties. Luminek, I'm just waffling still. We haven't seen Latex Gloves for ages. I'll try and remember to put that one on later. Or are they more a video sponsor? They are a video sponsor. Oh, we needed fire last night due to a wind-induced power cut, says Pingu. There's been a lot of that going around, hasn't there? A lot of that going around indeed. If I didn't have to see the cat, I'd take that literally and deliver him a McChicken sandwich. Unfortunately, I'm a good hour away. A good hour. Simone says she's still breathing, so that's the thing. I will see you there, beards and bangers. I have a beard. Black Lions is here. Greetings. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining us on this fantastical Monday. Spam, exactly. Spam would make a good advert. That is true. That is true. Maybe spam for when you don't want to eat real meat. I like that one. I should do a spam review, actually. Yeah, I should do a spam review. Maybe that could be part of the Chip Shop series. You've got to review Chip Butties, spam frit. They're not all of them do spam fritters, do they? But we have to work on that. Spam is for cats, as usual. That is true. Tie wraps are what Tommy D calls his rhymes about management. That's very true. Barry Scotter says, any more pie reviews in the pipeline? No, because I haven't got a pie. I should do. We should get another pie review, shouldn't we? Or just another food review. I mean, they're easy. I eat every day. I should be able to do a video on that every day. Call it a daily dairy. Oh, what if I do milk and call it a daily dairy? Ooh, upstairs for getting stuff. Oh my God, look at this. Adam is watching on Twitch and he says it's slightly ahead of YouTube. So now he's living in the future. Exactly. Right then, let's get presenting a quiz. Otherwise, it's going to be 10 o'clock and stuff. Right, let's do. I'm going to put this one in. It's called UK Culture Quiz, Food and Drink. Now, I'm not unsure whether this is being done by a UK person or a foreign person. But I'm sure we'll find out. It's only 10 questions. It's so easy. Oh, it's so easy, man. Oh, what am I doing? I pressed wrong button. Right, start again. Let's share this screen when it starts. Come on, then. Classic mode. Start. Here we go. Loading game pin. Let's get that screen shared. We'll whip through this in a matter of 5 minutes, I reckon. Chips and gravel for real men, says Dick. Milk it, baby, says Pingu. Adam's put that cool dancing octopus emoji thing on Twitch, because that's what I do on Twitch as well, to be honest. 2 Wheels, 4 Wheels says spam. Simone says, I like fried spam. To be honest, I think that's the only way I've eaten it. The other one, isn't the peck pork, which sounds weird in itself if you've ever watched the film Willow. That's like a bit like spam, isn't it? Chopped and reformed pork. That's nice when you fry it. But none of it's as nice. Well, I say nice. None of them, those two, are as nice tasting as the Mattison smoked sausages. If you cut them into little discs and fry that up, nummy, nummy, num, num. Matt's home at last, so maybe we'll see Matt joining in the quiz, or maybe he's all McDonald up to the eyeballs now. Adam says, watching the chat on here though, as Twitch is a little quiet. Okay. I don't know if that's a thing for me to change on here, or that's weird, isn't it? If it is a bit quiet, maybe I need to turn my thing up. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. Could just be me being quiet. Stephen S. Paul is here and he says, whoa, well, everybody. Greetings. Black Line says, I meant black lines, not lions. I've lost what we're talking about there. Have I missed a message somewhere? I think I might have missed a message. Oh. I mean, Adam Means is the only person typing in the chat on Twitch. I'll type some on there if I can. Hello, Adam. If it comes through, you can tell me, Adam. Oh, your username on... Yeah, I think... Can you not change it? Who we got? We've got 10 Fuux in. Let's wait until this gets to 42. So you've got 30 seconds if you're joining in. Judge nearly deleted her Twitch yesterday. Didn't even know she did. Oh yeah, of course she did. She used to watch Mike as well, didn't you? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stopped. This will be super easy. You'll be wondering why we've even put it on. What is a Yorkshire pudding? Is it a side dish for meat, an English dessert, an American cake, or a local joke? Boom. It's actually a loaded question, that, because I've known people that have the leftover Yorkshire puddings with jam on it. And even more commonly, the Yorkshire pudding is eaten before the main meal, so it wouldn't be a side dish for meat. It would be its own course. So, yes, I agree, but it could be either one of those top two. So we're off to a rocky start, but let's have a look who we got. So we've got Spammy McSpam first, Ebrill second, Boobies third, Ernest Pickle, classic Ernest Pickle, fourth, and Jenny Yellow Lip fifth. We are now moving on to question 2, which is the second question. What do people in the UK eat with their fish and chips? Tell you what it's not. If you go to Ashford, not Ashford, Saltash, it's not a bread cake, because you can't get a bread cake in chip shops down there. All of them, yeah. Can't say I've ever had tartar sauce from a fish and chip shop. Not if I've been walking around. How embarrassing. Mushy peas, yeah. Salt, vinegar sometimes. Ernest Pickle flies in front. Jenny's Yellow Lips second. Spammy McSpam third. Ebrill fourth. And Boobies fifth. Moving on to question 3. Question 3 is next. What should you put in your tea in the UK? Nothing. Milk and sugar. Lemon juice. It depends. Definitely written by a Foronia, I assume. Who's that lovely lady? It depends. What a weird question. Weird answer, even. I suppose what they're trying to say is people have all three of those different people. But come on, the most common is milk and sugar, but at least milk. Blooming heck, they must think we're some sort of heathens. Question 4. What is bangers and mash? Food monster, sausages with potato, an Indian curry dish, a music band. Oh, what's that from, that picture? I swear I've seen that before. Obviously, everybody knows what sausage and mash is. It's bangers and mash, isn't it? Sausage and potatoes. No change. Everybody got it right. Moving on to question 5. Bang, 5. What alcoholic drinks are famous? What alcoholic drinks are famous in the UK? Scotch, Pimm's, Real Ale, all 3. What's that even mean? What's that even mean? What's the question even mean? What? Halfway through, we have Ernest's Pickle first, Jenny Yellowlip second, Dog Poo Biscuit third, Potato Princess, well done, O Judge, fourth, and Boobies fifth. Moving on to question 6. What is Bubble and Squeak? Oh, do people know this? Oh, they've not even specified. It is a leftovers vegetable dish. Oh, Jenny's Yellow Lips first, Ernest's Pickle second, Dog Poo Biscuit third, Potato Princess fourth, and E-Brill fifth. Moving on to question 7. Is there a pancake day in the UK? Yes or no? There is. Exactly. Or Shrove Tuesday. Did anybody ever watch Rex the Runs? That was a good animated program. It's by the same people that do Aardman, that do the Wallace and Gromit things, but it's more of a humour. I wouldn't say adult humour, but more of a grown-up humour. And there's a little dog on it called Rex, and he's tiny, and he goes, Tuesday. He says he's got a tiny little voice, and he just says random things. And in one episode, he gets, spontaneous Pavarottiism or something like that, and he just every so often he just bursts into like a line from an opera. It's very funny. Question 8 of 10. What is haggis? Stuffed sheep stomach, a rice pudding, a Scottish dish, a bread made with oats. A stuffed sheep stomach now and a Scottish dish, so there's 2 correct answers. Is it still a stuffed sheep stomach though? I have to try a haggis. When we do that North Coast 500, we'll do that. Oh, that'll be a glorious thing to try. That's another thing I forgot to say, oh Judge. That's what we're doing this year. Moving on to question 9. What is this kind of food called in the UK? Are they sweets, cookies, cakes, or biscuits? The biscuits, then. You can tell because they've got biscuits in picture. Oh, no change. The final question. So they could swap places. All of them could swap places. So let's see. What kind of food? What is this kind of food called in the UK? Potato thins, chips, crisps, all of these. Ooh, crisps. I was worried that they were going to put something silly then. So, final scores. In third place, we have Potato Princess. Well done, oh Judge. Second place, we've got Ernest's Pickle. And in first place, we have Jenny Yellowlip. Well done, Jenny Yellowlip. Bam. Quiz 1 Done. How did we find that one? I told you it was dead easy. Right, let's have a look up here what we've got going on. Anne X Parrot says hello, Twitch viewer. Stephen S. Paul has got loads of fire symbols. And Adam's talking to his friend on Twitch now. Tartar sauce, what the fudge, says Dick Dastardly, and I agree. That's like, I mean, I can see it happening, but I've never been to a chip shop for fish and chips to take out and ask for tartar sauce, but it's been there. Oh, in fact, some of them have it in them little sachets, don't they? Oh, we'll give it them. We'll give them that. Blackline says curry sauce, yes, but no. James says bugger. I tried to select all three instead of all these buttons. Simone says not all at once. Yuck. Yeah, I agree with that. I assume lemon juice. That's a lemon tea, right? Yeah, I assume so as well. But you normally like lemon teas, you'd have cold. But if you do watch such things as like Columbo, which me and Udjudge have been known to watch quite frequently, every so often you see people drinking tea with a bit of lemon. It's just not a normal American thing, is it, to have milk and sugar in tea? These questions are pants. Yes, I agree. Encounter of the mash kind. Does this qualify as a quiz at this point? Bubble and Squeak is a fizzy mouse. Let's see what she's doing there. And Lisa Savage, my name is Lisa L. Savage. Well, welcome, Lisa Savage. Adam says, NC 500 road trip, ? Yo, man, that's part of the plans that me and Rob are trying to put something together for this year. Mainly, my part of it revolves around me not spending loads of money on bits for cars and stuff. So it's definitely something that I want to do, and we need to just work out when. Better for me probably later in the year, far away from Jenny being done as possible. Yes. I'm sure we can figure some stuff out. Even if I just go in Henny and I sleep in Henny. And Black Lion says NC 500. Yeah, we will definitely be up for making it a thing. Who knows? Maybe we'll all have a Streetwise by then, and we can have a convoy of Streetwisers, or at least a convoy of R3s would be nice, at least. Oh, that would be nice, actually, an R3 cruise. Yeah. Udjudge says, these should be the questions for the British citizenship, not who was the winner of a gold Whatsit in 1853. This is true. I don't know how much exposure any of you have had to the British citizenship questions and stuff, but some of it is like literally I can't answer half of the stuff that's on there. Why they feel it should be a good marker as to whether you deserve to be a British citizen. It's silly. Oh, golf, not gold. Well, I wouldn't even know either of them. Blackline agrees with your judge. So you've got one. Well, you've got two supporters there. Well, that quiz was an insult to my arse for being sat on doing it. Okay. Ron Pickering. Who are you? I'm Ron Pickering. Who's that? I loved that video. You have to be fast with them fingers to win the quiz. Mine are full of wine. I ain't had wine for a while. Americans have tea with cheese. What? You don't mean you put cheese in it? Ugh. And Rosie's here. He says, I'm just Jenny Yellowlip from around the Rover block. Gotta get red seats to get ahead. Ivor Howard, if I put £20 of diesel in my car, how many miles would I get? Only asking as fuel gauge don't work. Depends who you're driving. The Henny does between 34 and 38-ish miles per gallon. She's not very good on fuel. You could do an African Top Gear style sleeping in the back of your cars. Exactly. Yeah. Simone has a question, interjecting with mechanical whatsits. She says, I have a question about Pinky, which is her motorbike. Should I use the old chain and sprockets? I don't think they're overly worn. My personal opinion, Simone, is unless something needs replacing, just use it. It can always be replaced later, which is kind of what I'm doing with Jenny. These things that could do a changing, but I need to get a finish first, and then I'll tackle the things that need changing as and when. But then if it's already off and it's not a massive faff for you to put new ones on and they're not too expensive, then you're not losing anything. So it swings and roundabouts. Ronnie Pickering video is very funny, but wasn't Ronnie Pickering a sports commentator? I've no idea. Where does the phrase sticky wicket come from? Does one's wicket actually have to be sticky? Inquiring minds want to know. Maybe that should be a theme. Phrases and their origins. There are websites for that kind of thing and other sticky wicket type stuff. Right then, let's move on to the next quiz that I'd got lined up. He says trying to find his way back to the favourites thing. And it is another one of Dick Dastardly's that we did not get round to last time. And it is, are you streetwise? I'm pretty sure we didn't do it. Yes, we did not do it. So, what is it? It's 9:30. Let's crack on through this. We need to be out and over it by 10. We'll do it non-teams. You've got 3 minutes. Come on, Simon. Where do we get up to? Ivor Howard. Oh, Adam says to Ivor, I know I've done 200 miles on about £22 last summer in my 25. I'm jealous. And Matt is currently on Twitch, and his name on there is Longman420. Origin of the phrase sticky wicket. The phrase sticky wicket is a cricket metaphor that originated in the late 19th century. It refers to the difficulty of playing on a wet and sticky pitch. The phrase has been used figuratively since the 1930s to describe any adverse or unfavourable circumstances. The phrase was borrowed in the early 18th century to refer to the 3 wooden sticks called stumps that form the structure at which the bowler aims and which the batsman must defend. So there you go. It just means adverse conditions, but it came around from having a wicket area on a cricket pitch that was a bit crap. So there you go. It's just a service we provide. We just provide a service of filling with basically an Alexa. Do you get a sticky wicket if you watch porn? Possibly. You'd have to ask Matt about that with his tissues. My back's killing me. Oh, Adam's got a good question. Is that just the inefficiency of the auto transmission and heavier car, or is Henny the BMW diesel? So Henny she has got the BMW engine. It's the 115 horsepower one. Yeah, it's literally just that. It comes down to that transmission and the fact that I'm constantly kicking down through accelerator because why not? What's fun? Where's the fun in doing 60 on motorway? This is what I don't get. Like, I get the concept of hypermiling and wanting to get as much miles per gallon out, but oh my god, if I'm sat on motorway doing 55, I can't stand it for long before I need to go pachoosh and off. I mean, you never do pachoosh in heading. Although I did race somebody away from the traffic lights the other day. It was very fun. Right, we've got 10 folk in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll give you until this gets to a minute and an hour and 1. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting. Where's the start button? Start button's there. Let's see how we crack on with this one then. Oh, you Streetwise. Because it is 2024, the year of the Streetwise, he said quickly. Question 1. Oh dear. Emperor Roverus Maximus wishes to decree this the Annus Streetwisium. What Annus doth this messenger announce? Oh my god. Which one of them 2024? Oh yeah, that's it, isn't it? Because it's the one that we're looking for with the 4. So we've got that's 20, that's 1,000, that's 1,000. They're 2 10s, and then it's 1 away from 5. Oh, we have quite a spread there. I don't know what that one is. It's funny looking back at old programs that are on telly, on BBC, where it used to have the date that it were done in Roman numerals. Oh, and it's all complicated. It's about this big. Question 2. In the 2003 Streetwise brochure, how many body colours were available? Oh, now then. These are good questions. I'm going to say 9. I don't think there'd be that many in brochure. 12. Blooming heck. 12 colours. Moving on to question 3. According to How Rare Is My Car website, how many Streetwise are left, including tax and son? So just existing, basically. 400 to 500. Wow. I thought there'd be more than that. Oh, the Streetwise. Oh, what a lovely little thing. 3-door Streetwise, lowered to the floor, big silly exhaust on it. Ooh, delightful. That'd be my daily. I would daily that. With reference to Auto Predict website, what's the average mileage of a Streetwise at the time of being scrapped? Oh, I'm going to say 80 to 90. I think it's quite low. Ah, there we go. So I reckon a lot of them were scrapped because Ed Gasket went and nobody wanted to pay for it. Moving on to question 5. We'll do a catch-up then. Also used in the ZR and ZS, the Streetwise IB5 gearbox was derived from another car maker. Which one? I think I know what it is. It's tiny, that gearbox, isn't it? But I didn't know this until the other day. It's a Ford box. It's amazing how many car parts are shared and so on and so forth. It makes sense. If somebody's going to spend millions on developing a unit and they'll sell you the rights to make that unit, but with some amendments to it, why would you not? Why would you spend millions to make something that does the same job? Question 6. According to 2003 brochure, which feature was not fitted as standard to the base model Streetwise? at that. It's a Streety on Steelies. Electric front windows. We've got a bit of a mix here. So after question 6, we've got Ebel in first place, Mars second, Penny Mordaunt third, Smashing Buttock with a T missing at fourth, and Pink Eye fifth. And we are now moving on to question 7, which is the 7th question. How many different engine options were there for the new Streetwise? Oh. I think 3. Oh, it's not one of the options. 5? Ugh. Oh, maybe there was like one for 80 brake horsepower, one for 100 brake horsepower. Maybe with that. Well, look at this. So we've got My Arse first, Peugeot 307 second, Ebel third, Penny Mordaunt fourth, and Smashing Buttock fifth. Moving on to question 8. Rover 25 specification says overall height 140 centimetres. How much taller is the Streetwise specification, including roof bars? Oh, look at them beautiful, beautiful Streetwisers. What a lovely display of Streetwising there. $10 centimetres higher. So the roof bars must be 8 centimetres. Ooh, bit of a change there. Moving on to question 9. You all seem to know quite a bit about Streetwise. The most powerful standard factory-fitted Streetwise engine was rated for how much power? Oof. Oh, it's in that PS thingy. That always throws me. I want to say 122. $117. Okay. Obviously, Penny's way more than that now. We're still on to question 10. Moving on to question 10. Oh, yeah. Autocar reviewed Streetwise in September 2003. How much was the then new price of the cheapest base model 2-door? Well, if it was something to try and get Rover back up again, they don't want to be too cheap. I'd say 8695. That looks like a Rover price. $8695. Good guessings. Question, or we'll do a catch up. Ebel first, My Arse second, Peugeot 307 is third, Dog Poo Cookies is fourth, and Penny Mordaunt is fifth. We are moving on to question 11, which surprisingly is the 11th question. Perhaps this 1991 Metro prototype was partly the inspiration for Streetwise. What was it called? Oh, look at that. Ugh. Oh, I'm scared just looking at it. I mean, it's kind of like the worst thing there because that one at least is super low, unless it's on Hydrogas. Urban Metro is such a good name for it, though. Oh, look. Jenny ST-Wise is bringing it up with a little smiley face. Moving on, question 10 at 12. 12 is 2 more than 10. Rover 25 1.4 combined MPG quoted at 43. What's the combined MPG quoted for the Streetwise with the same engine? I'm going to guess 41. I mean, in theory, it should be the same. $39. Oh, that's a bit less, isn't it? Have you seen this as well? This is Hope pre-spoiler. And I recognise that is taken in the car park of the carding shed near Holmesfirth, which is one thing I should do a meetup drive to, because it's a nice cafe. It's a bit noisy, and it's bloody hell, they're slow. They're so slow at bringing you food. So maybe we do it like a cake and tea thing, because they can cut cake and bring tea. In fact, even tea takes ages for them to bring. Anyway, stop moaning. It was 39. Wow, look at this. We've got a big change there. So Ebel's first, My Arse is second, Pink Eye's third, Ivor Biggin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, is fourth even, and Peugeot 307 is fifth. We are now moving on to the next question, which unluckily is question 13. Designer Peter Stevens regretted saving 20 pence per car by switching to an overseas badge supply from which country? I want to say Turkey. Botswana. Turkey. See, things like that, it's just, I see where they're looking. They're looking at the gross cost of making X amount of cars. When you boil it down to per car, 20 pence. It's like when they put cheap ass sat navs and stuff in them. Why not just pay that extra 50 quid and have like a car that's got an amazing inbuilt sat nav Dewberry? I will never understand accountants. Question 14. What price streetwise? Current dealer advert for this 2006 1.4. Blah blah blah. So it's from a dealer, 3-door, 1.4. 53,000 miles. That is a beautiful specimen. That's probably, to be honest, that is one of the best colours for Streetwise, I think. Best colour and best door layout. $1,750, that's not a bad price. Maybe that deal is not onto it being the year of the Streetwise. Keep it to yourself if you're going to have a look at it. So we're going to be moving on to the last question. I think Ebel's got it. I don't think Ivor Biggin can catch him there. And Ivor Biggin's definitely second, but these could change. Well, them two could, and that one. Yeah. So from 3 downwards could change, but I think top 2 are locked in. SAIC's Chinese factory in Nanjing built Streetwise from 2008 to 11. What name did they give it? Oh, that'd be cool to get older one of them bumpers, wouldn't it? The MG3 station wagon. There we go. So, podium positions. In 3rd place, Pink Eye. 2nd place, Ivor Biggin. So that means Ebel must be 1st place. Indeed, Ebel, 1st place. Well done. Ooh, there we go. What did we mean? What did we miss here? Bob. Oh my good. Apparently, I know feck all about the Streetwise, says Simone. These will sort the real fans from the posers. And Adam then says, apparently I'm a poser. Rob says, great quiz. How to chat on 3 platforms. Yeah, indeed. Oh, Ross is here again. Hi, Ross. You've just missed the Streetwise quiz. The Blue Oval, indeed, it was a Ford gearbox. Mad Max Streetwise needs Steelers. You can't. The problem with Steelers is they're always narrower than alloys, and then thus they look crap. You have to get banded ones. Where did we get to? Pure guesswork here, says Simone, dead last. And then Simone says, oh my God, I went from last to podium. The pots of tea are amazing at the carding shed. Yeah, to be honest, the food's really nice. And it's a nice place to it used to be nicer to walk around, but it's a nice place to walk around. But they're just so fucking slow. Does my head in. I might go there tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I might go there tomorrow. Might go there for my breakfast or lunch. I might take my dad there. Oh, Judge came last. Poor old Judge. Matt says February meetup. February might be a good time. And then he also says it on a different streaming platform. Udges says I left the quiz too early. I don't know. Lisa Savage is adding loads of answers, but I don't know what the questions were. Adam says, as my winning message, I declare 2025 the year of the 25. Yes, 25/R3. We're not just gonna celebrate the 25, but that'll be the main thing. But any R3 platform, so it'll be kind of Streetwise leaking over into 2025 because Jenny will be ready by then. We've got Jenny, Penny, Hope. You've got 2 R3s. Oh, Rob's got Bram as well. Cole's got his ZR. Yeah, there's going to be loads of them. Oh, we need to get Peter Spiders on it as well. He's got a gorgeous gold Rover 25. Oh, what did he call it? Oh, I can't remember what he called it. It was like Colin or something. Oh, I can't. Gary, that's it. Gary the Gold 25. James says, I was making a right ash of that until the last 5 questions. And Matt interjecting like that with some facts. The MG3 Streetwise, or whatever where I said, was backed by Richard Hammond. This SW stands for steel wheels. You've got 3 steel wheels and an alloy. What? Nutter. Oh dear. Dave Smith says 4th place and I have no Streetwise. I'd have been guessing at a lot of those. And Ben says very good, Dickius Dastius. I clearly need to start reading Streetwise paraphernalia on Bog a la Father Boticus. Lisa Savage says I'm lost. You and me both. Lisa, you and me both. Oh, now then, Matt. Would you rather have a pot of tea or a tea of pot? A pot of tea, thank you. Yes, these quizzes have all been very good. Dick Dastardly deserves a round of applause. I'll pretend that everybody else is round of applause because it would be an amazing thing that Dick does for our channel. So thank you very much, Dick. I am eternally grateful. Oh yes, I didn't even think. I weren't even thinking that far out of into YouTube world. Yes, you're right. There's Nigel. Yes, there's a few variations, isn't they? That people are still driving. Well, I've learnt a little bit more today, says Barry Scotter even. MG Slap Dong would have been a better name, says Dick Dastardly. Let's have a look on there. Bowing muchly. T. Well, there we go. So, what's this? I believe Nigel is a 42. That is very true. That is very true. And Henny is a 57. So thank you very much for joining again. Again, 10 minutes until Captain Boaty Face does the thing that he does. And you will all be encouraged by my good self to swish over there and watch him with his come on, think of some descriptive words for stuff. With his I was going to say circus, but that's not what I mean. And I mean in a show like a circus, but not with the meaning of it not being organised, which is generally what you think of when you say circus. Fun fair, with Boaty's fun fair of talk and humour and anecdotes and general waffly podderiness. So thank you very much for joining, everybody. Thank you for everybody that joined on Facebook. I know there must be at least one person, and it's normally Matt. Thank you, everybody that joined on YouTube, for which I think most of you are looking at the commentiosos there. Far Cry 4, that's the game I was trying to think of the other day, Simone. That might have been somewhere else. Far Cry 4 is amazing. And thank you for the Twitchy people who joined. Hopefully you're still there. If they're not, thank you for joining anyway. And anybody that new that joined tonight, I hope you stick around for the next one. Every Monday, same sort of dealio. 8:30, couple of quizzes, random talking, lots of cool groovy people. So thank you for joining, everybody. I'll play you out with what should we have? This one.
Alright, Norman, alright, Ernest, this one's for yours too, alright? Here goes. I'm Tommy Dapper, I'm the Rummy Rapper, coming to you live from the Longbridge Crapper. Hear my rap, hear my rhyme, I'm telling you to take your time, to look around and you will see the greater good of everybody. It's Christmas time, now let's celebrate. Don't be a Norman, now don't be late. To the party of rhyme and fun. Now join with Honest and challenge your buns. Yo! Alright, alright.